The man has arrived.
And the WWE Universe is on their feet.
The following contest is a six-woman tag team match. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, Becky Lynch has had to overcome countless challenges in her career, both in and out of the ring.
You know, she's the first female competitor to hold 2 world titles at the same time. Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
And from Nashville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
I know she's early in her WWE career, but Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best.
And here's the thing, she's only going to get better.
You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself.
Just astonishing pound-for-pound power from Belair.
Yeah, Bianca can match up with any opponent, no matter their size.
The Poison Pixie has returned.
And from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One of the toughest underdogs around, but also has developed quite a mean streak as of late.
A win here tonight will reestablish LeRae.
Well, you can tell that's in the forefront of her mind here tonight. One of the most dangerous competitors the women's division has ever seen, Io Sky.
And representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
Io is not happy with merely defeating your opponent. She wants to be the cause of their downward spiral.
Io was done waiting for her opportunity. Now she's slaying whoever crosses her path and taking all the accolades in the process. A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division.
No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
A woman who has called herself the Celtic goddess of war.
We've already seen Valkyria forge herself in battle.
Something tells me that tonight's match will sharpen Valkyria's blade even more.
The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
And from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Mommy is about to be unleashed.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little tag team warfare. Getting this competition underway, it'll be Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Candice LeRae. And they'll be in for one hell of a tag team match as they square up with Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, and Rhea Ripley.
And communication for these teams is going to be key in this one. A complete focus on teamwork is the only way to win.
Down for the pin, and the shoulders up.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
What a punch.
We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
And bypasses the pinfall.
Impressive one count, but still very early.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. She makes the tag.
Oh, what a shot.
Arm control here, gonna roll through. The Maestro applied.
And she kicks out.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
These women have to be very trusting of each other in this type of match.
While trust is a factor in any tag match, this is a unique situation. You have to remember that every member of the team is looking for the win. Being selfish or untrusting has the potential to cost you the match.
Okay. Becky connects. Being set up in the corner for something. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to
going in the cover. And an early kick out.
Not even close.
Basement drop kick. From way up high. A frog splash. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating. Isolating the arm.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
And that will take a bit of the fight out of Lyra.
Lyra's passion for the game paying dividends.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Caught with a DDT.
And she makes the tag. Right on the chops. Oh.
Foot to the lower back.
Rapid fire stomps to the back.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. And a slap for the exclamation point.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, foot just stomping down.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Devastating elbow. Uh-oh.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
Impressive assault from Rhea Ripley.
Impressive sequence by Ripley.
She gets bounced into the corner. Corey, what are they going to do here?
We're about to find out. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. Lyra diagnosing her target.
Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with the Nightwing.
Lyra Valkyria got all of her.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
And here we go now.
Drops the elbow.
Getting to her feet here, stumbling into the Lions.
Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope.
What a cross body. We've got a tag.
And Io gets reversed. Io with a turnaround.
Io Sky has set her sights on her opponent now. Tag. There it is. Goes into the corner. Hung out to dry. Ouch. Double leg takedown. Crushing double stomp.
And Becky's toughness certainly got tested by that hit.
And Io calculated that offense perfectly. And a series of vicious stomps.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Stalling butterfly backbreaker.
Oh, scattered that one.
Becky Lynch has a hold of the arm, and the disarm her is locked in.
Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurry.
And just like that, releasing their teammate from the hold.
Oh, what a clothesline. And Lynch telling the crowd to watch her.
Okay, now she's rubbing salt in the wound.
And she tags in her partner.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. This could be it. A great counter and a cover. She doesn't even get a count of one.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam. Does that finish Ripley for good?
2, kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Ripley gets out of that predicament, but you wonder how much effort that took out of her.
You have to imagine the gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this.
slam.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure 4 head scissor draining all the...
Oh, slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. She's going for the cover. Shoulders up before 2.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Unleashed might and force.
Great escape from the armbar.
Look at Ripley has her opponent perched on her shoulders.
Turns it into a face buster.
Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Riptide. Ripley with an emphatic statement.
Ripley with an opening to go high.
Watch out.
Through the air. And connects.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
What more can these women have left? Where are they finding the energy?
They must be deep into their reserves by now.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners. The team of Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, and Rhea Ripley.
A countout is always a tough way to lose.
I hate a countout. I feel cheated, and I know the WWE Universe feels cheated.